this time from Kieirra on the oh man, what are we calling this patch again? It's after 0.2 dot 0. It's like the holiday hotfix patch. I'll have to check Wikipedia for that pretty soon. But anyway, we've got Kieirra, our blue Vanguard player, versus our red Infernal player Corenut on Secluded Grove. Yeah. So a couple of things that have happened. I haven't done any kind of casting or streaming since 0.2 dropped, and then there's a balance patch after that dropped. So I think the shroud looks better somehow. Like the little particle effects coming off the shroud look. I can't I can't put my finger on it, but they look better. Anyway, people have been telling me that there's been a lot of graphical improvements. There have certainly been a lot of different unit interactions and stat changes and things. So we'll see what that looks like. The Brute got a buff this patch, so it makes sense that we see an Iron Vault out first. And he hasn't used it yet. We can tell because we don't see the light show coming out from the Iron Vault. If it's out of charges, we would see the red lights shooting up from the sides of it. But no red lights means it still has a charge. So he's not creeping just yet. Coming out of the barracks looks like it's going to be a Lancer. And the dog is going to hang out. Is he in the light forestation? I think he might be. Yeah. Alright, so I think... Yeah, he is in the light forestation. Alright, the Brute and the Hexer are going to come on by. Oh, but that's going to be two Brutes. Nope, you don't want any of that. Get out of there. Alright, while those shenanigans going on. Okay, I really like seeing this. Corenut's setting up an interesting bit of SimCity here, and I think that's to prevent any kind of Lancer rushes. Not that it would stop Lancers from coming up through here, but it certainly forces them into a choke, which is kind of like where you want your opponent to be fighting is into a choke, so you can you have a chance to like evacuate your workers or whatever. Conclave finishes up, and yeah, it looks like Corenut is solidly on 2 bases now, and they're both at 4 workers on their second base. Biokinetics going down for Kieirra. Yeah, not a whole lot of aggression going on so far. Oh man, that scout is being super annoying though. Does get tagged by the slime debuff. But yeah, it looks like Corenut's gonna take the health camp easy peasy and just sit there and rest up a little bit. Scout gets the health cabbage. Now, are we going to see... There's the ritual chamber, yep. I'm telling you guys, it's so satisfying every time that happens. Third goes down for Corenut. Really not seeing a whole lot of production structures yet out of Corenut, and I would think you would want them. Just because of the risk of early aggression from Vanguard players, especially with Lancers being as strong as they are. They're tanky, and then once the oh, he's not even he just made the biokinetics lab to be able to start making exos. He's not actually making any upgrades out of it yet. The supplies are staying pretty much even right now. I think that's going to change once okay, here now we see Quick Draw getting researched at the BK Lounge. Okay, yeah. Once this third comes online for Corenut, I think it's gonna be a different story. And we know that. Okay, Plague X's is halfway done. I would get that cabbage on one of those Lancers, but. Yeah, we know that the game is far enough along now that we can expect higher tier tech units out of the Infernal. So I don't know that Lancer Exo is going to be cutting it. We'll see though. All right, Vision Camp going down. Yeah, there's the Magmadon. So the Magmadon's an interesting choice. It is going to be able to repel any sort of attacking force. You know what? I think the flame on the Imp's tails looks a lot better too. Correct me if I'm wrong there. No, it definitely does. Okay, so there's the Magmadon. We don't see too many other army units though supporting. There's like a little squad of Gaunts and Brutes, but I think yeah, there's just nothing to build this production with. Is that a Superstone? Yeah, but it's about to run out. Okay, we briefly see them just taking a peek at each other here. Now the Exos are going to circle back up, and they're going to do a couple of pokes of damage there. Oh, that is cool. What? Okay, that's going down in the notes. The impact, the exo shots have an impact effect whenever they hit their target, like a little bit of it looks like molten rock or like a bit of there's some like sparks that come off of the enemy whenever an exo hits a target. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm really pleasantly surprised. I don't think that was documented anywhere, but it certainly looks cool. What? Oh no, Corenut's a little unhappy about this. Oh, and the shields up goes down on the Lancer that gets abducted. This there was some adjustments done to the way that Weavers do damage as well. I think all these Brutes and all the Gaunts and all the Fiends are going to try and come forward and bully away this force, but yeah, the tools that Infernals have to deal with this Bio Ball are... I would say that a Magmadon is probably not the best choice. I would almost argue that having a Hellborn would be a better choice to zone out the Vanguard rather than just like bleeding units away. Oh, and that's the end. All right, no GGs at all. All right, well, Kieirra, thanks for the submission. This kind of ended in not much, but that was a great game. Thanks a ton.